right, let's see what we got. Let's see. There we go. Hmm. Doesn't look like my YouTube is working. Looks like the stream's working, but the chat's not working. Must be something with the update. Let's take a look real quick. Don't get too far into it. Phones. Don't see anything there. Maybe something in the main program is listed. YouTube. Oh. There we go. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Yep. Alright. Looks like we're good now. Alright, let's do a recap and see where we were. Skills. We were 2 with the bow, 4 with great swords, 4 with our heavy torso, 3 with our medium parts, and skill wise, carpentry, charcuterie. Okay. Let's see. What we got in our bag? And we've got some pretty decent pieces of gear now, or tools at least. Our storage is pretty full up. Excuse me. So we could go chop some more wood. I really need a new axe. I don't have any gold, do I? Got 8. Let's see. Does anybody have any tools for sale? Sort and filter. Just the tools, please. Some skinning knives. I really want an iron axe. Sort filter. That's gonna be negative Ghost Rider. Okay then. Maybe we wind up having to go to a different zone to get some tools and stuff. So what do we got around the area? We could go play whack-a-mole with some Inquisition, which is an option. We need some gloves, don't we? We don't have. I meant to look. We're missing what? Gloves and bracers? Yep. Can't make any of that here. What's... Oh, that actually might not be bad. We may actually have the bronze sheets for that. Let's see. Be a little bit of an upgrade. Do we have... No, we don't have any bronze... Do we have any bronze bars? I don't see the bronze bars. I see lots of material to make bronze, except for the wood. Oh, nope, there's some. Let's make some bronze ingot, or some bronze plates and sheets. Sheets, bronze sheets. We need, what, 5? So... Gonna be a quiet night, it looks like. I'm kind of wondering what we may hear about this week. I know Osric's been pretty active on the Discord this week. Monday and yesterday both he was pretty active. So kind of wonder if we may see some stuff on the roadmap. Maybe we'll get some announcements of what's coming. Alright, let's see if we can make this. Not looking promising. Maybe. Nope. Let's try it one more time. Oh, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. All right, let's change this out then. Slightly better piece of gear. All right. We'll see how it works. Put that up. That actually goes there. All right. What to do? Oh, so we were looking for gloves and bracers. Is there anything we can make? Pilgrim's bracers. We already have that. So those are level 9. Huh. Okay. That may be something to do. What about on the tailoring table? I don't think there's much there yet. So we haven't done a whole lot in the tailoring end of things. So, okay. Well, what did we need over here to do that stuff with? That requires bronze buckles. And bronze buckles require what? Bronze buckles. Ooh, those are difficult. I think they need plates and, well, just bronze sheets. So we can make a crap ton of bronze sheets and then maybe make some buckles. Okay. Nope. Let's eat some food. I'll gather some wood while we're out. We had a guy on the stream the other night talking about how he was doing his one plot, and basically he wasn't focusing on any of the crafting stuff. He was just fighting and collecting stuff. So, which I guess is not a bad way to do it. You could fight, make enough money to get what you need for your gear and weapons and stuff, and then just buy your way through life as you need it. Let's cut down some trees so we have wood on the way home. I really want an iron axe. I'm gonna make some of this tree chopping stuff a little bit easier. Yep. Let's see. Alright. Let's go fight some Inquisition for a little bit. See if we can work on our combat abilities. Get them up a little bit higher. Maybe get some materials that we need. Here we go. And try out this new armor. Materials. I still need someone in the area to open their market up to public. That'd be quite handy. Oh, that didn't work, did it? That's the one thing I don't like about this chest piece, is this the grip just hangs on too much stuff. It's like you're constantly fighting it, trying to get clear. Excuse me. Some.
Hey, you!
I wish they would fix that part too. Not being able to loot stuff sometimes sucks.
Hey!
Ready?
Hey!
Oh, and I died. Wasn't paying enough attention. All right. Jesus Christ, where am I? All right, just down over that hill, I guess. It's the walk of shame. Or the jog of shame, I should say. Where's my body at? Oh, I see it. Beach. There you go. Probably ought to equip a weapon. There's no stop down. Just the range was saying not all that great.
Hey! Oh no!
Weak potion of vitality. Wow, that's staggered each respawn. Some more antlers. Pretty sure I saw some stuff up here somewhere. There's that group, but I thought there was another. Maybe I was mistaken. Guess so. Kill him before his buddies find out. Ooh, a fire resistance potion. Here, piggy, piggy. I guess I really haven't said anything to anybody in game. Even folks. Wow. Another box. It seems to be a very quiet night in Pax Dei. Wood cutting to none. Let's kick some stuff out of our. I'm gonna keep that and dump that. I don't think I'll need that. Keep that. Dump, dump, dump. I'll keep everything else dump for the time being. We'll just cut some wood. We may have to make a run up into another valley to see if we can find some gear, since stuff is kind of sparse here. hitting on anything tonight. Oh, well. I know where I can bring my main to get some stags at this point. Dump that. Oh, I got some lard. Think you need tallow. Forgot that would have dropped off those guys. Excuse me. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got a couple of viewers. What's going on over in Discord? A very quiet night. Yeah, everything comes down to inventory management when you're not playing with a plot. And what you can and can't build at the Petra. Because you don't have access to a cooking table. Although there's a few things you can make on the charcuterie. Or you got the cook fire or whatever. So there's some stuff that you can make there. I'm interested to see if I get my cooking and or charcuterie up a little bit higher. If some stuff will open up at the cooking fire and stuff. So, but it's hard to say at this point. So. We're getting pretty close to being full. And we're almost full. I think what we'll do is we'll do a little more crafting and stuff, and then maybe we'll make a run over into one of the neighboring valleys, see if there's anything better on the what I've got. I got 57 gold, so maybe I can find a few pieces of equipment I can use. Just some better tools. Actually, can I even use better tools yet? Skills. Crafting. Wood cuttings 9. Ooh, yeah, I guess not. Mining, I could do some better. So I need to cut some more trees. Well, hopefully they'll drop some news about something soon, because yeah, you can see the population has really dropped off quite a bit. People just don't want to play right now, which is sad. Oh. All right. Let's see how many bars we can make. I get 9 XP. That could take a while. Make iron hinges, bars, shafts, hilt, and blade. That might be useful. We still have a little bit of wood left. Probably not enough to make anything. One table. Oh. Is that a table? Nope, just a bench. That's the log workbench, isn't it? That'd be a way to level up your carpentry, I guess. Let's see what that does. I don't remember what we were going to make now. Oh, those are expensive to make, aren't they? Hmm. Well, let's put that away, I guess. What else can we do? Let's look at our cooking. Where are we at on that? Meat. Oh, we needed tallow. Oh, Lord. Oh, so we can make those. Pretty sure I kept that right. Where did I put it? I put it here somewhere. Animal fat. Lard. Excuse me. And we needed those in chunks. Finger links, deer meat shanks. Okay. Grab those deer carcasses. Whatever we did with those. Four, deer. One of those make so we can make up to 7. So let's make a few then, see what happens. Oh, lots of meat chunks. Alright. Let's make some links. Oh, it's level 6. Ooh, we got some new stuff. So what do we got? We have Woodsman roast, which is tallow. We need rosemary. Damn. That's not easy to get at this level. Thyme we can get pretty easy. Still need a tallow, but we got links. Maybe we can make one more. Health regen 3-9. What does these do? So it's a pretty good upgrade. We will be swapping those out. Organize that a little bit. Let's see, put that back up. Yeah, we'll put that back up. And we've got all these meat chunks. I am going to turn those into meat strips just for the XP. Because it's either that or throw them out. How much XP will we get? 797. Yeah, not a whole lot, but well, there's almost 100 of them there. So. So what else we got going on? It's pretty quiet. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Phoenix from the official Discord, he's got a web page set up for Pax Dei, and he's got a lot of cool little odds and ends and stuff. Some, he's got a thing here that shows you like the gems and minerals, like where they can be found, like what you can go mine to get those, and so forth and so on. One of the other things he has on, he's got a couple different things that are pretty cool. He's got a ledger, so if you're doing the market a whole lot, you can track your sales in this ledger. You basically kind of log in and it'll save the information for you and stuff. Now it's all manual input, so you have to every day check and see like what sold, if anything, and that sort of thing. But it's a real good way of tracking what you're doing with the market and stuff. And he takes that information and tallies it with anybody else who's using the ledger, and you can see sales trends and stuff and see what people are paying for items and stuff. Now granted, not a whole lot of people are using it, but it's a small snapshot of what the community looks like as far as markets and stuff go. The other thing, which I think I like the most, he's got this dev comments section that he tries to keep up with pretty well. And basically what it is like anytime the devs are on the Discord, he kind of screen captures that stuff and then types it into like a little tracker almost of like what's being said. So, today's the 20th. Osric was on at 11 a.m. and basically said, I don't remember what he was talking about. It says, but this was addressed in an interview earlier. It's still in the roadmap, but right now we're focusing on the feudal system as it stands. Oh, he's talking about mounts. As it stands, mounts do not actually add any new gameplay, and the way we allow fast travel right now reduces the need for transportation. And I totally agree with that. I know a lot of people are, in Lester, if you're watching this, you're going to hate me for this, but I really don't want to see horses in the game. I'd be fine with some sort of cart system maybe, but horses just, I feel like they're going to break the game. But anyway, so anyway, he's got a lot of stuff in here that like where the devs get on the Discord and talk about stuff and answer questions from other users and stuff. And it's a really cool way of like kind of keeping up with stuff that doesn't make it to the official patch note news discussions and stuff. And you can find out a lot of information. I know some of my earlier content videos were almost more of a, hey, Osric was on Discord today and this is what he had to say. So that was kind of cool. Let's see. He's saying there's already a spell on the armor piece that replenishes the stamina of the target. The stamina regen from potions will be fixed. I will consider the rules for pausing stamina regen. It's been on my list for a while. And what he's talking about there is basically like when you're mining or... So there used to be two stamina regens. There was the stamina regen that you just naturally got. And then there was stamina regen that was brought on by food and drink, basically consumables and stuff. And the way it used to work was that when you were like chopping wood, mining and stuff, I think maybe even in combat, your natural stamina regen stopped when you were doing these actions, but the stamina regen from the potion, the consumables and stuff kept rolling and stuff, so you never lost that. So you could kind of almost still, if you stacked enough stuff, back in verse 2 you could stack like cabbage stew, mushroom vegetable stew, and like raisins, and your stamina would be so high that like when you were swimming, your stamina would start going up as you were swimming and stuff because you had such high stamina regen. It was higher than what the stamina drain was for swimming and stuff. I mean, I could do that when I was mining, and like I just never stopped. The only thing that would stop me while I was mining was I broke a pickaxe or something like jumped out and tried to eat me. So yeah, apparently there was a big conversation about stamina this morning. Yesterday there were some discussions about the difference between melee and ranged fighting and how you balance that so that you don't make one obsolete. Now that happens a lot, and I've seen it happen in a lot of PV where the developers try to balance a game and it winds up going one way or the other. And basically a lot of times what has happened is playing melee felt like you were being punished because either the boss mechanics were such a way so difficult that you couldn't get out of the way of stuff in time, so only the people that could stand back out of damage could keep wailing on stuff. So basically it became a 5 ranged fighting a boss and stuff, and the melee was just you might have had a tank just to sit there and take the beating. And that's happened in a lot of games, and I think they're trying to avoid that from happening, which in my mind is, I hope they can figure it out, because nobody else ever seems to figure it out well. So yeah, I know yesterday there were some conversations about that and some other stuff. Osric had been really quiet for like the last several weeks. We hadn't like seen a peep from him for a while, and all of a sudden this week, especially Monday, whenever everything was down because of the back end upgrades and stuff they were doing, he was pretty prevalent in the Discord chat and stuff then. But yeah, check out Phoenix's website. It's phoenix.github.io, and Pax Dei Archives with dashes in between Pax Dei Archives. So it's a really good website. He's got a map that shows like where all the gates and how they link to everything between each other, and like Leoness and all that. So he's got a nice, it's a nice little website. It's got a lot of helpful things on there, and he does quite a bit of goodwill on the Discord. So I give him props for that. So and his videos are pretty good as well. They're usually pretty mellow. He seems like a pretty chill dude, so which is cool. So we're almost done with these meat strips, which we are going to toss, but I mean, we've gotten 1500 XP so far working on these things. If we had some stuff to work on it, that'd be awesome. So alright. Actually, I wonder if somebody down here actually has a, I just wanted to look. I'm not going to use it, but I wanted to look, see if somebody's got a cook stove set up somewhere. I want to go bouncing around someone's house. Hello, Avon calling. But there's a balloon and a spinning wheel. What's that over here? Carpenter table. Ooh, we can make it the carpentry table. Oh, look at all the stuff we can make at the carpentry table. All the stuff that we can't use. Like wicker baskets and stools and... But it would be a way to level carpentry, I guess. Maybe in the outside kitchen. Ooh, charcoal kilns. Yeah, so we could make barley. What's on the cooking board? Oh, I could use it to make tallow and all that stuff. Is that cooking? Yeah, that's cooking. Make a lot of barley water. Actually, I should go grab my stuff and make some tallow. Oh, I could work on the Shire Gold. just need honey and yeah, fermenter. Oh well. I'll toss these meat strips. Hope it doesn't attract any bears. What we got in here? There's some leather. Let's grab this leather real quick. We can make some more leather. Yeah, I keep there. That's there. Yep, where's some time? Let's go over to the leatherworking table, see what we can make happen over here. Let's try it and see if we can. Nope. That makes some more animal hide. Yeah, definitely a quiet night tonight. Okay, let's make some rawhide. Oh well, we will probably call this stream early tonight since not a lot of people around and not a whole lot going on. Let's make some more new buck. 1,067. 1,081. Oh well. Maybe too late at night for people to want to be on. I don't know. Yeah. I'm the only streamer on Pax currently. It's pretty sad. Oh well. I think we will get my bracers made and futz around with that a little bit, and then maybe we will run out into a new valley and see what's there. Pilgrim's bracers. Let's see if we can get these made. But it's going to be difficult. Oh, we made them. Oh, wow. That was zoomy. Alright, we got some bracers made. Oh, I wonder if we can make these gloves. Inferior leather. And we can't make inferior leather without a rack. So this is as far as we can go with actually crafting stuff, I guess. Damn. Okay, well, let's make some gloves. Who knows? Will we make it? Who knows? Might as well work on it till we have a pair. Oh, that was as close as we got. Oh, we made him. Let's see how far we can take it. Oh. Those would have been Mastercraft in the new system. Alright, now we got gloves. What else can we make? Oh, we can make glue. Oh, we got all those hooves. It's not like I can do anything else with them. But, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I was almost like, oh, we could, and no. Oh, well. Well, we're fully suited at least. Jay. Alrighty then. Let's put all our playthings away. Oh, no, we can do. We need to take that steak. Where's that steak? There it is. Make us a few more arrows while we're thinking about it. Just so we have a few. Okay. Where are we at? So Gnomes is the closest. So maybe we bounce down to Gnomes. That's gonna be that way. Let's go for a little trip. Eat our food. Pull out the weapons. Sit back and do a little traveling. We just need some like good traveling music to go along with the journey. And unfortunately, I think everyone would have their own opinion on what good traveling music would be. Huh. I thought that wasn't supposed to eat stamina while you used it. Huh. It's a different version. There's a whole bunch of iron and copper, or tin and copper. And penny buns. little bit of lag coming across the border there. Oh hell, we haven't even crossed the border yet, have we? Alright, I think now we've crossed the border. Wonder what level these Inquisition guys are. One. Alright, well let's check their market and see what their market says. They're not any better. Barely. I mean, they've got wrought iron, but no iron. Little mining tools. Polish. Oh, they do have an iron one. Where's he located? Close to the town. Anybody else? Hi, King. The hell, he's further away. She's even further. Must be over there on that lake area. So, let's check the skinning. See if anything better there. Bronze. There's steel. Not much. Armor or weapons, maybe? Wow. Founder shoes. Well, at least they have some people over here crafting. What about their relic situation? Got any relics over here? Red runics, some yellow runics. Alright, well, if anything, we will go and get the travel point. There's a little plot set up there. That name seems familiar. Thorok. I just thought of something that would be handy to have on the map. Maybe even whenever you looked at the market thing, is see someplace that has available free markets to sell from. That would be pretty handy. We have to drop that one on the Discord. Should do that now while I'm thinking about it, otherwise I'll forget about it. Alright, comment dropped on the Discord. We'll see if anybody bites. Impure anchor. Swap weapons back out. Start dropping crap. the game, but the devs got no clue what to do with monetization. The game has a click, but no, don't bleed them dry. I don't think the cost is that bad for the monetization. And they need to have a way to keep dead plots clear. So, if there was a different option for that, then I could say, yeah, maybe not do the subscription, but I think they've got to have some way. I mean, otherwise, I guess you could just say, if you haven't been online in 30 days, all your crap's gone. I'm not sure how people would feel about that, though. Well, it's $20 for 4 plots. So, or 19, I guess, for 4 plots. My biggest thing, I guess my biggest problem with the monetization is the premium features that they're trying to push, especially the XP bonus. I don't like that XP bonus. The 50% XP bonus for crafting and, you know, leveling gear and stuff like that is, that smacks a little too much like pay to win, and I think some people are a little upset about that as well. So, um, and who knows, maybe once it's in play and stuff, maybe the prices will change. I would like for them to give us a option, so if we want to subscribe for like 6 months, that you get a reduced rate. Yeah, there was I was having a conversation with another viewer the other night, and they had the same argument that the people that get the 50% bonus are going to be like pretty much curb stomping the folks that don't. So I don't, me personally, I would just do away with the whole premium thing altogether. Um, the grace thing is, I mean, it's nice and all, but I don't really see that being that big of a boost. But the XP thing is a little too much, in my opinion. So, well, this is some kind of, wow, look at all those. Oh no, those aren't beehives. I thought those were beehives at first. Wow, it's an interesting build though. The tower's pretty cool. I don't know if they've got anything actually in the tower though. Hello. Well, they've got, I mean, it's well lit. Hey, good lord, look at all the chandeliers. Man, this place must be lit up like a freaking Christmas tree at night. Yeah, I guess for me the grace is, it's not, it's like you've got two different things, right? You got the XP bonus, which is like way overpowered, and then you have the grace thing, which is kind of like meh. I don't yeah, I mean it does look really nice. I hope, and they've said that they've got the stuff. I want more furniture. I know several of the ladies that are in my clan are really big on building and decoration and stuff, and they're really wanting, you know, more furniture and things to put in their places, other than, chests and such. So, um, roof's a little short. Man, they made a lot of tall cabinets. If I can get back out of this place. I like this hedge. That's kind of cool. Oh, that would be that actually made 50,000 of like 2,000 XP without, but people would get 3,000 less to grind. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm. Oh, okay. So did they do a maze? Oh, they did do a maze. I think. Yeah, it's a hedge maze. Check, that's kind of cool. See people, somebody getting lost in that and not being able to find their way out. They'd have to unstuck out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. So I definitely don't like the XP buff thing just because I feel like, yeah, exactly. It's going to be harder for those solo players. It may wind up being harder for you as a solo player to get into a group. Say somebody wants to do a like group PvP or something like that, and they've all got the premium, so they've already leveled all their gear and stuff, and you don't have the premium, so you're behind. And they were like, well, we'd like to take you, but we need to make sure that we've got as high a level player as we can. So maybe next time, or you get delegated to the rear. Exactly. um I don't know about you, but I'm horrible in PvP. I don't have that killer instinct, I guess. This is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the Louvre in France. So I wonder if it's. We need to come here at night. See how this place is lit. I just I like the PvE stuff. So that's kind of my shtick. So I mean, the PvP stuff can be fun if you know it's not going to be like this super competitive thing. Like if everyone that's going in, both sides, um, um, and everyone knows it's, hey, we're just here to have fun, and it's not like super ultra competitive and stuff. And you know, in those situations, it can be pretty fun. But a lot of times, it's hard to find groups that want to play like that. So. Are you playing currently, or are you taking a break, or well, I guess when I say currently, like not right now, but are you still playing the game, I guess is what I'm asking. So no worries. Oh, there's actually people here. Alucard and Grandma. I think I remember those names from somewhere. The faux show. That must be new to the game. Whoa. What is this? Voice chat is in the game. It's part of the Discord stuff. I think if you go, let's see, where's that at? If you go into options, settings, I think it may be under the, yeah, the chat UI volume maybe. But it is built in, excuse me. If you, let's see, go back. I think if you go into the chat settings, yeah, right here it is. You can turn it on there, and I think it maybe like a localized chat, maybe. I haven't used it. Usually me and my clan, when we do stuff, it's all in our own Discord and stuff. But who was that? Grimmel. Arx Corvus. But yeah, the voice chat is in. It was added during verse 2, probably back in the spring sometime. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't used it. So I don't know how well it works and stuff. I've played other games that have that kind of localized voice chat, and it can be really weird. Econ. All right, let's bounce home. Soup. Alrighty then. Gotcha. I've never played that game. I've heard other people talk about it though. Well, are you seeing how far you can get with it? Yeah, that's kind of my kind of thing, is to see how it goes playing without a plot. see what kind of limitations you have with it. Storage is definitely a big thing, because all you have is the Petra storage, which you can add more slots by buying more grace and stuff, by using grace to buy it. But you can get through the first tier of stuff pretty well. After that, you're going to start running into some issues with you can't make iron. Like, you can make bronze at the forge. You can make bronze ingots at the forge and stuff, and you can make your leather and linen at the leather working table and at the tailoring table. And you could probably go a little bit further with the tailoring, because you have the spinning wheel. Well, no, you couldn't. You still have to have a loom to make the cloth, so forget that part. So yeah. And you don't get, there's no cooking table whatsoever. You get stuck right after bronze. So some of the other folks that have been on the stream and stuff have said that basically what they're doing is they get enough gear together that they can go out and start fighting, and then they basically just raid Inquisition camps for gold and just buy what they want at the market stalls. My problem here is that the market stalls are pretty thin. I had gone over to Gnomes to see if they had some better tools and stuff, and they didn't. I'm pretty much stuck with bronze tools until I can find some place that has them. Either that, or I gather enough bronze to that's the other thing. I'm trying not to use anybody else's benches. The problem is like I still need the iron ingots, and I mean, you can get the iron ingots from the Inquisition. I've actually gathered maybe half a stack of iron ingots so far, just in a few runs. But you'd have to level your weaponsmithing up to the point where you could get to the iron stuff. So it definitely would be a little slower than if you had a plot with all your own smelters and forges and stuff. So but so far it's doable. You have to get a little creative to get around some of the limitations, and there's just some places where you just are stuck. So I think it'll just require you to, rely on the marketplaces, or you barter, gather some materials, gather some gold, and have somebody make the stuff for you. Which I've done that on my main. I've had a lot of people come to me to make stuff for them and stuff, because they just don't have the skills that are needed for the higher level, tailoring and blacksmithing and all that. So, but, well, Rim, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the time. I appreciate you getting in the chat and talking and stuff. I have got to call it a night. Unfortunately, I've got some work stuff that I have to actually get to. So, as usual, real life is smacking me in the face. So, but thanks again for dropping in, and hope to catch you again around here sometime again soon. So have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.